Whooo-weee! Welcome to this rip-snorting episode of the Straight Edge Game Room. I tell you what, we're gonna rope us some dogies, cause today we're gonna be playing this here Stampede game on the Atari game system thingy. Now you see, I'm a little bit perplexed on how you put this thing in this here Atari thing. Does it go? How does it go? Like this, or does it go? Well, Tarnation! I think we figured that one out. Woo-wee! Who says that video games have to have high-definition graphics to be a lot of fun? Not the Atari 2600, and this game is loads of fun. I highly recommend this one. Normally, I tell you whether I recommend the game or not at the end of the review, but does there have to be a set-in-stone way I do reviews? I don't think so. You know, video games don't have to have an elaborate backstory or the best graphics to be fun. And this game, though it's very simple, it is challenging, and that's what makes it very entertaining. You gotta rope those doggies, and it goes by the 3-strike system. For every cow that gets to the end of the screen, that's 1 strike against you, and after the 3rd, the game stops. You can push the cows along by bumping into them. However, you cannot do that with the Black Anguses that kind of just sit there. You get points for each dogie that you rope, but the Black Anguses give you way more points. I thought that the Black Anguses were only bonus cattle and they were optional. I was mistaken. You have to rope the Black Anguses also, otherwise that's a strike against you. After your 3rd strike, the game's over and it tells you what your score is. Hit the reset button, try again, and try to beat that score. Though you can move the cattle along by bumping them, you don't want to do that with the Black Anguses because they will mess you up and slow you down. The same thing goes for those skulls that are on the ground. And anytime you get slowed down, that's more cattle that get past you. I think you get this stick thing here and you move it up and down and left and right, or is it like this? And then you push this here button and you rope some doggies. I never had this much excitement inside the house ever. Woo-wee! There's 8 different variations of gameplay which change the layout of the game. Sometimes the cattle move up and down a bit, and the game can be even faster. The replay value in this game is playing around with the different difficulty switches, setting high scores, and trying to beat those high scores. The graphics are simple, and they remind me a lot of patterns that I have seen on Navajo rugs. That's no joke, I've seen rugs where the Navajo have woven patterns of cows and horses onto them, and that's what this game kind of looks like. If you have an Atari 2600 or 7800 somewhere in the closet or tucked away somewhere in the attic, I recommend pulling it out, finding a copy of this game, and introducing it to your kids. You're going to have a lot of fun. Thank you for joining me on this episode of the Straight Edge Game Room, where we had some rootin' tootin' fun. I'll tell you what, boy, I never had this kind of fun indoors. Now, if you want to see more content like this, you better hit that there subscribe button and leave some comments down in the comment section below, boy. And I'll tell you, son, you's best not be cussing or fighting down there. This here's a family show. Don't make me go get that there bull rope, I'll tell you what. Woo-wee! Tarnation, y'all come back now, you hear?